I greet you all and welcome you to the lesson. The subject is strategic management. We're still on the topic matching organizational structure to strategy. Today we move to the subtopic on configurations and adaptability. Now, under configurations and adaptability, we are going to study two things. That is the McKinsey's 7S framework and also the agility and resilience, two things. McKinsey 7S framework and agility and resilience. Because candidates in the final stage of matching organizational structure to strategy, we look at configurations. And what are configurations? Configurations or configuration is the bundle of all organizational elements. It's a bundle of all organizational elements and not just the lines on the organizational chart, but they are the values and habits that a company adapts. Okay, you understand? These are the values and habits that make a company adaptable or rigid. So configurations are is the bundle of organizational elements. Configuration, let me put it down. Configuration is the bundle of an organization's elements that make a company adaptable or rigid. Configuration is the bundle of all the organization's elements that make a company adaptable or rigid. And this is what happens in the final stages of matching organizational strategy to the organizational culture to strategy. Because remember, we say that structure has to follow strategy. Now, in studying configurations, we want to look at McKinsey 7S framework. McKinsey. Let me get the spelling right. McKinsey 7S framework. McKinsey 7S framework. McKinsey 7S framework. Now, the McKinsey 7S framework is the premier tool for checking the fit between strategy and the rest of the organization. It suggests that for a strategy to succeed, 7 internal elements must be aligned and mutually reinforcing. And this model is divided into 7 hard elements and soft elements. So let us put down these elements. These are 7 elements. So we'll first of all have it in a column. Column number 1, we can have category. Yes, category. Then there is element. Another column for element. Then the other column for description. We are going to describe the elements in this format. I've said that McKinsey's 7S framework is divided into hard elements, which are easier to define and manage, and the soft elements, which are harder to change but equally important. So let me have this. Then I can have this. I'm gonna do away with this. And do away with this. So let's begin by describing the hard elements. You have hard S, strategy. This is the first element, strategy. Strategy is the plan to build a competitive advantage. Strategy is the plan to build competitive advantage. That is the first hard S. Then there is hard S, structure. Structure follows strategy. And structure is the hierarchy and reporting lines. Structure is the hierarchy and reporting lines. We may have the functional reporting or functional lines, divisional reporting, and so on. The structure. It can be functional, can be matrix, it could be divisional, and so on. Then number 3, there is hard S. The third element is systems. Systems. Now, what are systems? Systems are the daily procedures and processes. These are the daily procedures and the daily processes. Like we have production process, HR process, the finance, IT, and so on. Right? Then we move to the soft S. The first soft S is the shared values. Shared values. And what are shared values? What are shared values? Shared values, these are the superordinate goals, the core mission and culture. Okay? This is the core mission and culture. Core mission and the culture. Soft S. Then soft S, the next soft S is what we call the style. Style. And style, we are referring to the leadership style. The leadership style. Which could be democratic, autocratic, style, democratic style, laissez-faire style, and so on. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the sixth one is tough. Tough. Now, tough refers to the types and categories of employees. This is tough, should be tough here. And this is soft S. Soft S. Staff refers to the types and categories of employees. Then lastly, number 7, because we are studying McKinsey's 7S framework. The last S is skills. Skills. Soft S, skills. Skills refer to the actual capabilities, actual capabilities and competencies of the staff or the team. So this is the McKinsey 7S framework. We say that it is a tool for checking the fit between strategy and the rest of the organization. This tool, candidates suggests that for a strategy to succeed, these 7 internal elements must be aligned and mutually reinforcing. So the first one is strategy. Strategy. Number 1, we have strategy. Then number 2, structure. Number 3, we have systems. Number 4, shared values. Number 5, style, the leadership style. Number 6, we have staff. These are the types and categories of employees. Then lastly, we have the skills, which are the actual capabilities and competencies of the team. So this is the McKinsey's framework. And we say that in the final stage of matching strategy to structure to strategy, we look at configuration. And configuration is the bundle of all organization's elements that make a company adaptable or rigid. So these elements can make a company adaptable to a strategy or rigid. So if you change your strategy, for example, shifting from retail to e-commerce, you cannot just change the structure. I'm giving an example. If you want to change your strategy, you are shifting your strategy from retail, that means selling goods in a physical shop. If you want to change it to e-commerce, you don't just change the structure. No, you have to change even the systems. You have to change the skills. You have to engage developers. You need to have people developing the software to help you have the e-commerce running. You have to change the skills. You have to hire developers. You need to change the systems. You need to set up, for example, digital payments. So the system has to change. Because of changing this strategy, the structure is not only the structure that will change. No, you have to change the systems. You have to change even sometimes the style. The staff will change. You may need to hire new staff who can or train the existing staff so that the skills can be updated or upgraded so that they have the competencies that will help you run the digital e-commerce system. So that's what we mean by configuration.